And we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we back with another one. Today we got another drop, another live stream. We got the Modern Marvels Series 2. Let's go. Today we got the Throg. Now I had no idea what the Throg was at first. Had to do some research, had to learn a little things, and it's a pretty limited drop. So that's one thing I really like about it. Started off. It is the most expensive blind box that we've ever had. So $50. And even if you get an uncommon, which is the highest rarity, it's 6,633 editions. The lowest rarity is the ultra rare 2080 editions, still $50. And then the one in the middle, the rare, 4,225 editions. So some people are thinking, maybe this is just a frog, maybe not get it, pass on it. I think if you got the 50 gems, you should go for it. Not financial advice, of course, but it's one of those things where it's so limited, it's gonna, I think, appreciate in value. So that's why I'm gonna go for it today. And if I get lucky, ultra rare, maybe I can hold on to it, watch that grow in value, or flip it for some season 1 collectibles that I still need, or maybe some comics. Shout out to everybody. When we get in the ultra rare, December says. When we get in the secret rare, ultra rare, something gotta happen, right? Let's go. As our favorite word is usually soon. Everything soon, because it really is soon. Like we see September already, how big that was. It's still September, so we got some surprises coming towards the end of the month. October's about to hit. Big things are happening in October, so some big things are happening. Big things. All right, VeVe fam, we got 11 minutes till the drop. NOI says ribbit. Yeah, this is a good one. Modern Marvels Series 2. The Spider-Man was Series 1 from Modern Marvels, so I think people are kind of sleeping on this one a little bit. What's going on, fam? No secret rare today. No secret rare. I was just saying on the comics, the blind boxes. Gotta get a secret rare one day, right? Let me just tweet this out real quick. Just gonna put in my bio actually for now. We're on the drop down menu. Let's go. Big things are happening in VeVe, man. I mean, one thing that we know is happening soon is the transition to Immutable X. That's going to be big time. It's the first time where we're going to see the whole, ETH ecosystem really be able to use and buy and sell and trade these VeVe NFTs. So I think that's going to be game changing. Surprises? What surprises? Just because, I said surprises because October is almost here. We know in September they're dropping the secret rare. We don't know what it is yet. A lot of people were thinking maybe it's that 2D ultra rare or the 2D secret rare poster from Ultraman, but I think it's gonna be something different. I think they're gonna surprise us, all those people that were affected by the gem gate, as they say. Luckily, man, I wasn't affected that much, so I'm happy about that. And they're just such great people. They're gonna reward everybody. So that's one of the surprises I was talking about. I'm not sure NOI if you're getting a secret rare or not, but all those people that were affected, they're getting a secret rare. Edu is coming. We don't know exactly when, but I think they said by the end of the season, by the end of season 2, and we know season 2 is almost done. I think they're going to unleash some surprises all over the place. We don't know what's going to get animated. We don't know what kind of things are going to be available. If anything's going to get animated, we've just been kind of speculating. Morning, everybody. Yep. Got your morning coffee. Paz in the building. Let's go. Got the whole squad. We got Brandon. Yeah, Edu. I mean, I'm excited for Edu, man. That's the only season 1 collectible left possible, to have available to buy besides the marketplace, obviously. All right, so the blind box. All right, so for all the new users tuning in, community can probably tell you in the chat too, but I'll go over in case anybody's just tuning in. So the blind boxes work like everybody has a fair chance at getting the $50 blind box. This is the most expensive one. Usually it's about $7 for a blind box, but today it's $50. And you're gonna first come, first serve, so it's gonna sell out in a second probably. If you're one of the lucky ones to get that blind box, then you pay your $50. You bought the blind box, and then in about 20 minutes you're gonna get delivered a random rarity. It could be an uncommon. It could be a rare or ultra rare, and you're going to get one of those. So it's just kind of luck, whichever one you get. So for this blind box, you're not able to go for the ultra rare or go for the rare. Usually on the collectibles, you're able to kind of choose which one you want to go after. Maybe you decide to go for the common just to lock one in because you think everything's going to sell out on the ultra rare too quick. So you just lock one in, go for the common or uncommon, something like that. But for these blind boxes, anytime you see it's a blind box, they just randomly distribute a random rarity. Which I was saying before how I kind of like to change the pace in that once in a while, just because it's a cheaper entry for like the new users. Because usually the blind boxes are like $7 for a comic, but today it's $50. So you can't really say it's like a cheaper price point today. But again, it kind of mixes up the pace a little bit, just because I would say it's a little bit less competitive. It's still going to be competitive because it's going to sell out in a second, but you don't have about 700,000 users going for the ultra rare. I mean, everybody's going for one button, but we'll see how it works out today. Should be interesting. I think it's going to sell out faster than the comics did. Yeah, like the comics. Yep. Just random, and it's $50 this time. So I think you're going to see the Throg be worth a pretty good amount of money, which I like about that. Yeah, you need to get two. That's what he said. Give me two, please, so you can flip the other one. Yeah. If you can get two of these, that's going to be amazing. If you can get two, I'm just hoping I can at least get one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to snag two. I don't even think I have the gems, honestly, right now. I only have like 50 gems. I'm going to wait a little bit to sell a couple things, because everybody sees the market. Market's moving right now. I'm going to give some updates on the market once we're done here. This is the thing, too, about I noticed one thing about what is said here in the Modern Marvels. It says, I was reading it somewhere. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. I can't see it right now, but it said something about how this is like the first of the, like the animal Marvel, whatever. I think we're going to see a lot of other, animal related Marvel Avenger collectibles. So I think this may be the first of that. I love the new floor on the Todd, man. I think, shout out to Crypto Khaki, man, the Todd father. If you guys aren't following him on Twitter, make sure you guys go follow him. Good influence for the community, man. Good person. And he's been saying it all along how Todd right here is going to flip Rizzo. And we've been saying it kind of together because we found the same day. We kind of figured out what was happening and everything. And we saw that Rizzo was kind of inflated a little bit. Not even inflated. We just thought that the Todd was so undervalued. Like, it was unbelievable. So I'm glad to see the Todd get the recognition. I think it's the FA Batman. It's the first appearance Batman. Plus, it's the first collectible ever on VeVe. So I think in time it will flip Rizzo. I think Rizzo is going to be like no less than 20K. I think Todd will be like 50K. And that's just the beginning. I think, these are going to skyrocket in value soon. Once we're on Ethereum, once people can pay for these collectibles with OMI, with Ethereum, they start marketing, actually. Like, they don't even need to market right now. We have almost 1 million users. Yeah, Rizzo whales. I think they're all going to skyrocket in value, man. Like, don't have anything listed on the floor when we switch over, because everything's going to get eaten up, I believe. All right, so the buy now button, I believe for the blind boxes, this is the screen that you have to be on. There's no way to save it. You can try to save it. Like, a lot of times I'll be on this tab, the collections tab, but it says here, participate in the blind box from the series screen. So you can't participate from that screen. So you're going to have to participate from the screen here. So you just have to wait till the timer goes down and then hit buy now. Yeah, exactly. They're all, see, what everybody has like their own little group, and so like they're all just You can speculate what happens in the groups. Baby Immutable X. Yeah. Wait till Immutable X. That's my guy right there. Shout out to It's Wonderful, man. And Emoji, I think, had a remix on there too. Yeah. Shout out to you guys, man. Killed it. That's going to be a game changer, man. When everybody heads over to Ethereum. And also, shout out to Drea, man. Drea killed it. Go follow her. Where is it? Right here. The VeVe. Let me get a close up of this. I need to get a better setup here. And when I do, I'm going to show it off even more. But check this out. I'm in the Gem Gang finally. I'm going to put her Twitter in the description so you guys can follow her. This is amazing. Talk about quality. I tried putting it in like the center, but then I realized my head was in the way and I want people to see it. So now we in September. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope that helps out, Colby. Remember? Yeah, Emoji did go hard in that. I never really heard him talk that much before, besides like in the spaces. I got to get back in the spaces too. Yeah, wall mount that. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I should wall mount that, like right over there or like right over here or something. Yeah. So for the buy now button, guys, look, it's gonna show up, but it's just gonna show up later. Maybe I'm not on the right screen. I haven't done the blind box in a minute like this. I'm pretty sure for the blind boxes with the comics, you could go right into the screen and see the buy now button. The timer's there. So for this one, I like to usually go to the collections tab when I do my drops, but the collection tab, it looks like this. There's no buy button. So for now, there's 50 seconds left, y'all. Make sure you guys are getting ready to do this drop. 40 seconds. Let me see if this Ethernet cable is going to work for me. Actually, I won't be able to use it today. I don't have my iPhone cord. Yeah, I hope that works. Yeah, that's the right screen. So you're just going to have to wait till it, goes right down. There's no shortcut in this or anything like that. So 20 seconds, y'all. Wish everybody good luck. Cheers. May the VeVe gods be with you. 12, 13 seconds. 12. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got one. I like the blind box. I only had enough gems to get the one. So let's wish us luck. I got one, so I'm happy about it. Also, if you wanted to go back quicker, you can just exit out once it takes the gems from you. But since I'm only getting one, I like to just wait. Just wait it out. So that's what my order looks like right there. I got the green truck, baby. Oh my God, this is ultra rare. What? I hope that's right. 1718 ultra rare has been assigned to you. Let's go. Oh my God, is that real? I hope it doesn't like sometimes, What? Oh my God, I hope that's real. Is that real? Is that gonna like not? Because sometimes you know how they get the edition number and then like it says you got this edition number, low edition or high edition, and then you'll get it and it's not that. I so hope that's it. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? What? Let's go. I can't believe this didn't feel real. What? Oh my gosh. That just happened. No, you gotta look at the edition. Was it a low mint or what just happened? Wow. Let's go. This is crazy. Throg's my new favorite character. Oh my god. My bad, y'all. I'm just texting my boy real quick. I just got him to sign up. Shout out to my boy O's. I gave him a good what did you call it? A post on the VeVe app the other day. Tagged him. So if you guys saw that, go follow him. Let's go, Josh. You just got your what's good? I just got one of my first VeVe figure collectibles. Let's go, man. Great feeling. Congrats, brother. This is gonna be a good one. You know, a lot of people laughed at it first, like, what's a frog doing with the Thor thing? They just didn't know. But this is gonna be a big one, man. I think this is gonna be a big one. Shout out to you for getting your first collectible. That's awesome. Did you get the comics before? Is that what you went after? Is that why I said collectible? Let's go, Farhead. That's an uncommon right there. Let's go, Lenny Gill in the house. I got one too, brother. Oh, you got a sub 1K. Nice, man. Nice. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big. Just got an ultra rare. Let's go. Shout out to my boy Sam, man. He's gonna be coming back in the community. He had a lot of family things to take care of, and so shout out to him. Everything's doing a lot better now. He's the one who got me my first Omi, so I got mad respect for him, man. Oh man, it feels amazing. Like we've been saying, we've been so bullish on VeVe the whole time since March, man, and we've dealt with so many people who've told us it's not gonna work out. All the FUD that happened, man, and so me and him stuck together, and shout out to everybody else who stuck together too, the whole community, and just kept it pushing, man, because I feel like everything that we've been visioning for VeVe, Comey, all these months when a lot of people couldn't see the end of the tunnel, couldn't see, the vision for it. They were believing all that FUD. Shout out to everybody who stuck with it, man, because we're really about to blow up. We're about to go mainstream. This is something that's going to be here for decades. This is something that's going to be where when you have these collectibles from season one, these first comics, you're going to be able to pass them down to your kids. I've always said that, but now I think people are really starting to believe it because these are premium licensed digital assets. I keep saying that, but people don't even understand why that's important yet. We are so new in the NFT world space to where people aren't even understanding why a licensed NFT will be more valuable than just a random NFT. That's how new we are in this entire space. So if you're understanding that, just realize you are not late. You are early. If you're here in the VeVe community, you are early. NFTs are going to be here forever. Just comics until today. Awesome, man. Let me know what comics you stocked up on because the comics are going crazy. I actually have a pretty decent comic collection. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have any secret rares. I don't have any. That's the only thing I don't have the secret rare comics. I have a couple ultra rares. I got a couple rares. I got a bunch of uncommons, and I have every common. So I feel good about that. Yeah, it feels so good to get new people involved in VeVe too. Like, just try to go out of your way and show some people about VeVe. They may not understand it. They may laugh at you, but in a couple weeks, when you start showing them the things that you told them to buy at retail and what they're worth now, they're gonna come back around. And when they come back around, they're gonna want to join. And when they join, send them like a free comment or something like that you have like a bunch of, and get them involved in VeVe because it's gonna change their life and you're going to be responsible for changing their life, and it's going to feel amazing. Like the amount of people that I've showed VeVe, and maybe they were kind of like against it at first, but the ones who had an open mind to kind of double back or get in right away, their lives are changed. And it's truly unbelievable. These moments don't happen that often in people's lives. Sometimes they never happen. So everybody who realized this moment in time, what this was, shout out to you guys because it's it's all worth it. Like it's unbelievable. Yep. If it says you reserved an order, then it means you got one. It's coming soon. Ready for the links this morning? I've been wearing a lot of my golf balls lately. Exactly, Sal. You get it, man. VeVe's gonna be on everyone's phone, like just like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Telegram, VeVe. It's gonna be on everyone's phone. Social media on the blockchain, and not only is it social media on the blockchain, like there's tons of apps out there that are trying to be the social media of the blockchain or trying to be the showroom of the blockchain. Like there's tons of apps out there. What separates this is the IP, the brand, the team that's behind it. There are not many teams. There are no teams out there like the VeVe Comey team. There's none. And to have this many IP legendary brands, these are billion-dollar brands that have been here for decades, who have hundreds of millions of fans. That's game changing. This isn't going to be your average, blockchain crypto NFT platform that has 50,000 wallets, 100,000 wallets. Nah, this is going to have every single person in the world be able to use the VeVe app. Not just in America, everyone in the world. Got all the comics. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's a smart move to at least get all the common comics, and if you can get the uncommon, rare, ultra rare, I think that's just even a better move. Top killer got 3. One is uncommon, 3K mint. Okay, I like it. I just talked to a lot of people and they didn't get it. So shout out to you, brother. Anyone who gets an uncommon, it's gonna probably be more than $50, I would imagine. Ultra rare Marvel Comics #1. Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. That's probably the best comic to get right there. That's the one that started it all. If any comic is going to be the most amount of money, it's going to be that one right there, in my opinion. I still think Todd's going to be like Todd Batman might be 100,000, 500,000. Eventually, in a couple years, Todd might be $1 million collectible. Todd is the first collectible ever on the VeVe app. Plus, it's the first appearance of Batman. So that means in like 20 years from now, there is never going to be another first appearance Batman in premium digital format. There's never going to be another first appearance Batman in premium digital format in the next 10, 20 years. That's the only one. Same with Superman. Same with all these legendary characters. Spider-Man. That's the difference right now. It's not like if you go to a different app, oh, there's the FA Batman on that app. No, this is the licensed Batman, the licensed Spider-Man, the licensed Superman in premium digital format, the first appearance. Now, in 20 years, how many other Batman are there going to be in digital format? It's tons. Spider-Man, Superman. But to own the first appearance is going to be legendary. I got none. Audible. You'll get the next one. That's the thing about VeVe. You may strike out 1 week. There was a point where I missed like 4 or 5 weeks in a row back in the day. It was unbelievable. I was struggling so bad. I spent so much money in the market. Oh yeah, the Avengers. This is a good one too. I did not have the gems at the time to buy multiple. I only got one, and wish I got multiple of those. Brendan, yo, you got two though. That's gonna be big time, man. If you got two doors or throgs, I should say, that's gonna be big because now, even though they're uncommon, you're gonna be able to flip one and keep one still. So that's big time right there. Kang, that's gonna be one that'll probably go up in value. But you know what? If you, it depends on what you're reinvesting. You know, sometimes it may hurt to see that go up in value, but also you may profit on it. There's nothing wrong with making profits. It's impossible to time the top, so it may hurt to look at it, but you got gems to reinvest in other assets now, so it's not the end of the world. Bro, I'm gonna buy a house with my VeVe collectibles. Facts. It's life changing, man. Like people aren't realizing what's happening right now, Paz. Like this is a blessing in time right now. This won't happen many times in our life, if ever again. This is like when Amazon first. This is like Amazon in 1998. All these other websites that popped up, you know, 1997, 1998, it was huge. Hundreds of thousands of websites popped up. Most didn't last. The same way all these NFT projects are popping up. Most won't last. Shout out to every NFT project out there. I hope everyone lasts because it's just better for the entire space as a whole. But 99% won't last. The same way websites didn't last. But there was Google out of that bunch. There was Amazon. And VeVe is Amazon out of all these NFTs. It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is a good one. This is the way I felt too at one point, but I've been giving some away and giving someone a comment to start VeVe if they want to change, they're gonna if they want to change, they're gonna charge. I think you meant to say, or if they want to change, they're gonna change. It's funny, man, because it's the people that kind of laughed at you in the beginning. They'll come back around and they'll say like, "Where's my free NFT?" It's like, what? I was trying to give you a free NFT when they were below retail. Now you want one and they're a couple $100. But I gave away a bunch to get some new people involved. Taking pictures with it because it gets them having fun with it and it gets them addicted to it because it's just what happens. Like everybody falls in love with this app. Brendan said, "Oh no, Josh." One pending. It's gonna be funny because all of us early adopters, man, we're all gonna have stories of like you sold that, then like it's one of those things where don't feel bad, man, because it can get toxic, it can get paralyzing, but you just have to realize that that's part of the blessing and the curse of being early. You may know that a collectible is worth a lot, but in order to get another collectible that you really want or need, you have to sell that one for low because it's just not there yet. So like me, I had 7 top Batmans or 6 or 7 at retail, and I had to sell a couple early for like 3, 4, $500, even though I know they're gonna be thousands of dollars. But in order to get 33 sets, like I didn't have the money to just keep pouring in, pouring in. So you do have to kind of reinvest sometimes. So luckily, I still got 3 Todds, 3 Superman, 400 collectibles. Let's go! Unbelievable. I'm NFT rich, but cash poor. I'm poor, really poor right now. 0 gems. Yeah, I have $1 left. Good job. Good job, Johnny, on the ultra rare. Let's go, Geo, Neo. I got lucky, man. It hit, and I was like, wait, we got delivered already? This is ultra rare. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna stick? Oh my gosh. Oh, 250 rare. That could be even more than the ultra rare, man. On the right buyer. Yeah, facts. If it's a blind box low mint run, it'll sell out no time. Facts. Big time. I mean, just think about it. Ready? Look what's selling on OpenSea right now. I just saw a Chromie Squiggle sell for over $2 million. Now, when these premium licensed NFTs, premium licensed digital collectibles get over to the same platform to where people are spending 150 ETH on different, platforms, projects, shout out to you guys if that's what you like. I can't tell somebody what to put their money in, but I just have a feeling that won't continue to keep happening for years to come. I think people are going to get invested in premium licensed digital assets, and then money will flow into VeVe NFTs, I believe. Because you don't have to convince millions of users around the world why the first ever Marvel NFT is invaluable. You don't have to convince people why Batman is valuable, Spider-Man, Superman. These are legendary IP brands that have been here for decades. What's happening is, this is why I want people to succeed too, because if you succeed, it's amazing. Like, these people are trying to create their own IP and trying to make an average person who's not into crypto a fan of that. Now, it's very hard to do and can take years and sometimes decades. So that's why I said shout out to everybody who's trying to do that. I hope everybody succeeds. But VeVe NFTs are going to take over the entire world. Nice, Paz. Ron English, I think, has slept on big time. He's literally like the godfather of street art. And his collectibles, it's such a limited run. There's like 3,000 of them. And they're selling for under $100. Like, people are going to spend a lot more ETH than that. And OMI. And even US dollars soon. If there is only one button to press, then there are 500,000 people pressing it most likely. At the same time. It's unbelievable. Let's go, Venom. That'll be big. J Kill knows the deal. J Kill knows what's up. Shout out to J Kill. Todd Gang. Yeah, man. Shout out to Crypto Khaki too, man. He's been a big advocate on saying Todd's going to flip Rizzo. I think it will, man. I think Rizzo. All right, yeah, it's the first ultra rare. I'll argue both sides because I see sides both sides, I have more Todd, so maybe I lean biased to Todd, but I think it's ready. Here's the argument, because I was Rizzo for a while too, in the very beginning, but then I realized what was happening. Rizzo's the first ultra rare, so that's big time. So anybody who's gonna want to try to complete that Batman set, most people won't be able to get the Batman one, which is huge. Now it's the first edition Batman, but there's 4 first edition Batman. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 first edition Batman. There's 1 FA Batman. It is the most limited. There's, I think, 1,700 Rizzos. There's 7,500 Todds. But I think when there's 10 million people in the app, the difference between 7,500 and 1,700 won't be that big of a difference when you're trying to compare it to what's the first ever collectible on the VeVe app. That's the first appearance Todd right there. I think that's going to be big time. Even if it wasn't the first appearance Batman, to have the first collectible ever released on the VeVe app, even Dan said, I think everybody should have a Todd. Todd's just legendary. On top of that, it's the first appearance Batman. That's why I think Todd takes the win right there. The scarcity means a lot, but it's not the only factor. You have to factor in everything when you're thinking about it. It definitely plays a big part. For sure. I think they're 2 legendary pieces that you're going to need. That's why I got them both in the physical, because they mean a lot to me. Like, and I think they're going to mean a lot to everybody in the world, because Twitter also just came out and said they're going to verify NFT profile pics. That is game changing. The reason why that's game changing is because now these are going to be Ethereum based NFTs, which is going to be able to be validated, verified on Twitter one day. So how many people now? Twitter has over 200 million users. How many? This is game changing. How many people in the entire world are going to want to have the first appearance Batman as their verified Twitter profile picture? The first appearance Superman, the first appearance Spider-Man, the first ever Marvel NFT. These will be verified. You can't just fake a picture anymore. That's why this is going to be game-changing. It's going to be revolutionary. 7,500 does not seem like a lot when you're talking about 300 million people in the world that want this. Like, it's going to be unbelievable. Wow, that's big time. Let's go, DB335. Ultra rare 127. That's big time, right? That's big money. That's big money. Like, exactly. License. And not only just any Givenchy, because that's the correct way to say it, but I like to say Givenchy. This isn't just like, it's just another Givenchy NFT. That will be the case when they release their like 10th NFT that sells for like $10,000 or $20,000. This is the first ever Givenchy NFT. That's gonna be $1 million one day. Don't think I mean that by like in a couple months, but one day I think it will be, because this is the first one ever. They're gonna release NFTs one day that sell for $100,000, and this is the first Givenchy NFT ever. That's what I said before. Shout out to Crypto Far West, because he captured an amazing part of what I said in one of my live streams. He does so much work too, what people don't realize. He's able to go through people's live streams that are 3 hours long, videos that are 2 hours long, and pick apart, certain aspects that capture emotion, that capture feeling. He's really good at what he does. So shout out to Crypto Far West. But he captured the one part when I said people don't realize they're in history until it's written in a book. That's so true, because when you're in the middle of history, you're going through the ups, the downs. You're in the midst of it. We're tuned in every second. You have to be able to almost look at yourself like a movie, like pull yourself out and look at the broader picture of what's happening right now. When you look at the macro, the up and down, micro, that doesn't mean anything, because you see the macro where we started to where it's at now. But sometimes we just get caught up in that micro up and down of everything. Let me go check out the market real quick. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's up. I'm going to get through some comments and then I'm going to go check out the market, give you guys some updates. Yep. I'm not too bent on Kang because I got Throg thanks to the sale. Hey, solid, man. Hodl. That's the key, J Kill. Just hodl, man. Just hodl. Just hodl. Future projects are going to call themselves the next VeVe, but they won't. It's true. It's so true, man. This is the next VeVe. Like, people are going to be saying it just because they might have like a couple of licenses. Like David said, we only know 20% of their licenses that they have. Can you imagine that? Name a big licensed brand, and I guarantee they have it. It's unbelievable. I used to give my ex the help with VeVe drops, and then we split. That's amazing. And then we split. I had to go through her phone for like 20 minutes transferring all the good stuff to my account. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you guys split, man. But that's a funny moment. He had to go. Well, give me my collectibles back. That's great. These are going to be assets, man. So like, it's actually a smart move. You're taking care of that now, because it'd be a lot harder to do that when they're going for a couple 100,000. She may not be so willing to do that. That's funny, man. I'm in a Solana and Thieves too. Cool, man. I heard they were doing well. I got 2 uncommon, 856, 852. Oh, that's awesome, man. 856. I should start collecting those. It's my area code. Good night, guys. Good night, December. Thank you for joining. Peace out. As always, the support, man. December. Go follow December Bitcoin on Twitter. What's the Twitter name, December? Shout out your Twitter. I want people to follow you. You're a huge supporter, and I appreciate you so much. Hope to wake up to Ultra Red tomorrow. No, Todd price is too high for my wallet. Todd isn't Todd crazy? All of a sudden, it was just $300 and now it's $2K. Unbelievable. It just feels crazy because like all the OGs, we've all been saying like these prices are going to skyrocket, and to see it finally happen, it's like it feels crazy. It really does feel wild, and it's only beginning. Like this is nothing to what's about to happen. We're going to see Todd sell for like $50K. We're going to be like, it was just $300. It's unbelievable. I feel so good to have a Todd and a Superman. I was trying to get a Secret Rare Spider-Man, but couldn't get it. Hey man, you got two of the legendary superheroes. Like I know Superman doesn't seem like it's gonna be amazing amount of money, or Todd doesn't seem like it's gonna be an amazing amount of money, but that's part of like being so early, right? Like they weren't flying off the shelves for months. They were retail. Nobody wanted a Todd in store retail. That's kind of the psychology part that I was saying. How this is all psychology, right? When things aren't selling out, people are like, I don't want it. As soon as they start selling out and it's expensive, that's when people are like, I want that. So it's so hard to kind of train your mind to say, to look for things that nobody wants, because as humans, we're not really designed that way, I don't think. So you kind of have to like force it on yourself to say, like, okay, if nobody is buying this, but it's cheap, why? What's happening here? And you have to kind of analyze and think about the psychology aspect. Like some season one stuff right now, some season one, series one stuff is less than $100, and there's less than 100 of them available. Like I just bought a few extra. I don't want to even really mention it because I hate pumping stuff. There's so many people out there that pump things, but I'm not really about that. Just if you guys can look for series one, season one stuff, and also look in the market availability, like you'll see the supply of certain collectibles. And if there's like 100 or less than 100 available, that's not a lot at all. So that means, in my opinion, I think that means they're probably going to increase in price a lot because there's a scarcity, right? There's not many available to buy. So season one, series one stuff, if you're new, I would look into. This is the FA Throg. Yes, sir. Yeah, there's crypto. That's it. Yep, there's the crypto. Yeah. Still pending. Feel that common vibe. Oh, change your vibe, man. Change your vibe, Sal. Get those uncommon, rare. Well, there's no common, so I guess you're thinking those uncommon vibes. Get those rare, ultra rare vibes going. Reserving order on Throg. What's up? Yeah, so that means that you got one. It's just going to take a little bit to actually deliver to your account. It could take up to like an hour or 2 hours. Sometimes it gets delivered a little bit quicker, but it just means that, like right now on my screen, it says that red button. I don't know if you guys can read it because the white writing, but it says you have one order pending delivery. That means that you have one. It's just taking a little bit to get to your account, but you don't have to worry. You got one. Rare Throg. That's big time. Let's go. I can't believe I got an ultra rare. That's unbelievable. No, Lena. No, yeah, Lena Connors. You're right. It just means that you're getting one soon. Rare 1221. That's a good number to get right there too. Those like repeating, weird looking or cool looking numbers, those are good ones to hold or maybe like sell for a good amount of money eventually. Because what I've learned about mint numbers is sometimes those like special mints or even low mints, depending, maybe not now because people know how important low mints are, but sometimes those special mints can be kind of hard to sell. You have to find the right buyer, but they will sell higher, definitely. Like 1221 is a pretty good number. Two uncommons pass. That's good, man. I'm jealous of the two uncommons because I love getting multiple. I didn't really try for them this time. I just didn't have the gems. But shout out to you because now getting two is big time. You can flip one, hold on to one. Like that's the ideal thing to do right there. You can flip one and get your money back. Make money and still hold on to one. Anthony Rodriguez. It's so hard to get a drop these days. I was lucky to get an ultra rare today. Let's go. Yeah, man. If you get anything, it's unbelievable, right? Like what a feeling it is. Like I remember the days where you can get 6 blind boxes, 7 blind boxes. We were like, oh, I got 12. And now you get one maybe. So the growth's been unbelievable. I'm just so happy to see everything. The team, the Comey team, they've been working so hard. Shout out to all the developers, man. Kunal, man, if you're watching, shout out to you. Everybody, man. I can't wait to, swap some collectibles with the rest of the team. It's gonna be amazing. Reese, Trevor, Alex, Noah, David, Dan, like the team's been working so hard to see everything kind of unfold the way it's been unfolding. it's just unbelievable. You know, we've all been kind of like visioning these moments all along, but to see it actually finally play out, and it's just beginning too. We have so much room to grow. So everybody who's just tuning in now, don't feel like you're late. This is gonna have millions of users, you know, in no time. Probably by the end of the year, we're gonna be over 1 million users easily. We're gonna be pushing 2 million users by the end of the year. So to get in under 1 million users, you're early. It's only gonna keep growing. By year 3, imagine how many millions we'll have by then. All these videos that we've put out talking about how big it's gonna be, it's all gonna happen. It really is. So just what a time to be alive. The market's temporarily closed, so as soon as it opens, I'll give you guys some updates. It is open. Let's go. I don't know if it is. Cool. All right, so the uncommon Throg at $74 right now, which seems really cheap. Do I add gems and buy this right now? Yeah, it's $85 now. I probably should have. The rare is 200. And the ultra rare is 1K right now. Let's go. What? 800. Oh, that's cheap one right there. There's only 2,000 of these. I haven't even really got a chance to check it out. I want to look at what it looks like right now. Downloading the file. I think this is going to be pretty cool looking in the showroom. I won't lie. It's going to be one of those like different looking weird things that people like laugh at, but like it's pretty rare. People are going to like this one a lot because people like frogs. People like Thor. It's a Marvel. I think it's going to go up big time. People are undercutting like crazy right now. There's not many in the market yet. You can get one for $650 right now, the ultra rare. I think people are just trying to hurry up and make it. Oh wow, yeah, they got bought up real quick. It's back up to $950. Could have just got a steals right there. Oh, back down to 600. Yeah, people just want to flip right now. It looks like undercutting. Yeah, people are want to flip right now for like 500, $600. It looks like. Okay, so Mark, so what happens is when you're actually buying it, you can exit out and go back once it takes out your gems from your wallet. So say if you have $50 or $51 in your account, you hit buy now and it's saying like reserving order, you have to wait until you see your gems get taken out of your account. And if you want to try to go if you want to just wait until you see the green truck pop up and you got it. But if you want to try to race and get multiple blind boxes or drops, once you can exit the screen once you see the gems leave your account. So say if you have $51 in your account, you press buy now, you get it. It's saying like reserving collectible. As soon as you see the gems come out of your account, you have $1 left. You can hit that exit screen, go back and get more. And then you'll have that pending deliver button pop up. But if you exit out too early, then you won't be able to get one. I know a lot of people, man, the worst thing, they exit out too quick. They had an ultra rare, they exit out, they weren't able to secure it. Or what used to happen was there's like a cancel button. If you press buy now and hit like buy now again right away, you could cancel it by accident. So shout out to Kyle Wilson, man. My heart goes out to him. It's happened to him a couple times. And I remember him telling me that story. I was like, oh man, it's the rough luck right there. So shout out to Kyle, man. Go follow Kyle Wilson on YouTube. One of the early OGs. I think me and him might have done the first VeVe interview ever, honestly. Legendary time back then in early March. So go follow the kid, the boy, Kyle Wilson. Good dude in the community. Me and him are going to link up soon again, too, and do live streams. Again, we got to bring that back. Exactly. That's what I mean. People are going to be Yucky Charmer. That's going to rise up big time. That's going to be a huge, because that's going to be able to go in open sea quick too. Like Yucky Charmer is one I have. I think you're going to definitely need. Yeah, that people are flipping this one down to 600. Maybe I should have sold it for like 950 right away. It's going to go up, but I think the move for this one is probably to flip right away. But that's what everybody's doing right now. Everyone's kind of undercutting each other. So it's one of those that you may just have to long hold and it'll go up in value. Man, that was hard. I got stuck on reserve. Ah, no. Uncommon 75, rare 160, ultra rare 640. Yep, that sounds about right. It's about where it's at right now. I want to give you guys updates on the comics too. Comics are going crazy. The Immortal Hulk, the rare 328, that one skyrocketed. We got Marvel's #1 ultra rare. That's 448. That's skyrocketed. Glad I got one of those. House of X #1 ultra rare. That's 550. I got one of those. That's skyrocketed. Let's see. Captain America #1 uncommon. That's 109. Don't have one of those. That'll probably go up. Captain America ultra rare. It's 860. That's a big one right there. The Incredible Hulk uncommon. It's 125. That one went up big time. The Marvel Comics #1 common, $78. We all remember how cheap they were, man. It's unbelievable to see that happen. That's awesome. Go over to collectibles real quick. I just don't want to go to the common or the comics too much because it's a little bit unorganized right now. When you go back, it kind of makes them all over the place. So I'm just going to talk about the collectibles right now. The DeLorean Ultra Rare, 290. Remember when that one wouldn't move past like 100 and some bucks? That's 290 right now. We got the Da Vinci Pride, 4.1K. The House of Cards Clio, 1.8K. The Amelia House of Cards, 1.6K. The Rewind logo, 575. Marvel Spider-Man Secret Rare, 7.5K. Unbelievable. Ultra Rare Spider-Man, 1.4K. Rare Spider-Man, 200. That went up. Uncommon Spider-Man, 75. And the common Spider-Man, 55 right now. Let's go. Spider-Man moving, man. That's going to be huge. That's going to, there's not many left in the market, honestly. There's only 433 common. For how many common there were, that's not many available in the market. Secret Rare Captain America, 2.5K. Ultra Rare Captain America, 599. Rare Captain America, 108. Uncommon, 53. Common, 41. Uncommon Throg, $79. Going up. Rare Throg, 200. Ultra Rare Frog. Going back up, almost 700. That's going to be the one where, this is the ebb and flow you see in the markets, right? Like a lot of times people will try to undercut right away, get a quick sale, kind of drops the price because everyone's undercutting. But the buyers are going to keep buying that floor up, keep buying it. And that's kind of how it goes down, up. Then it's going to happen again. Then it's going to go up. Like that's kind of how I see what's happening. 540. 200. 200 is the floor for that rare Spider-Man. Yep. How to snipe an uncommon just because of the low total, man. Exactly, man. These are low edition runs right here. Wow, Josh. Tell us how you did that. Did you flip? Josh just said, I invested a little over $100 and now my collection is worth like 4 to 5K. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Tell a lot of the new users like how you're able to do that. Were you just getting the ultra rare on a drop and flipping that and getting more collectibles, or? Because I think people want to know how to accomplish that. What if rare? What if number one rare is 1750 mints and 350 gems? Avengers number 8 Kang is 6,000 mints and at the same price. I know, Paz, it's crazy, right? I think what's happening with that Kang common is, I believe that's the one you mean, right? The Kang common. It's a double cover. So on all the other, like if you go to the uncommon Avengers, you open that first page, it's the cover of the common. So a lot of people are saying who collect comic books, that's like a big thing in comics. And so that's worth even more. Now, is that the only reason why it's going up? I don't think so. But that is one thing that people are saying, because go to that Avengers Kang, right? And go to the uncommon, the rare, and flip to the first page. And you're going to see that first page is the cover of the common. So that's why I went up in value. People say it's like that doesn't happen often in comics. Wow, it's big time, man. Great cop. Great cop. That's what you call buy the dip. Buy when people are fearful, man. When people have fearful, like when people are fearful, there's doubt, there's uncertainty. That's fun. That's when you buy. When people aren't sure if it's gonna work, like that's when to buy. You don't really want to buy at the peak height, but that's without selling for real, so the value can change. Oh wow, okay, awesome, man. All I can say is dollar cost average and hodl. Facts, man, facts. I am not a financial advisor. Exactly, man, exactly. No, I was just seeing if that's how you did it. Like if you were able to get the ultra rares flip into the other ones. But man, that's amazing. 4 to 5K. Woo! Big time. And you only spent $100 too. That's big. That's amazing, man. I spent a lot more than that. But I am pretty happy with how much my collection is worth right now. It just feels unbelievable, man. Shout out to the Komi team one more time, because they're changing so many people's lives right now. And people don't even realize it's happening yet. And I think that's probably why they made the appraisal thing broken or just broke. I'm not sure. But if they did it on purpose, I think it was a smart move. Because people change, man. When they start seeing those dollar signs, money, people start acting funny. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but that's a bar. It really is true, man. People start to change because a lot of times people just do anything for money, for another bag. And it's like, I don't know. Hodl is going to be the biggest key, man, in all this. I really think so. Season one's going to be legendary, man. Imagine being part of the beta season. It's unbelievable. Also, the Call to Cthulhu set, there's not many available. The bronze has the most available, 153 left, and that's 122. The jade color statue has 116 left only, 178. The gold has 144 left, 194. And the book has 87 left, 285. I think we're going to see some magic happen with the the book there. It could open. We don't really know. But I think with this called the Cthulhu set, when they drop the next one, maybe in like late this year, maybe some surprises happen. There's some other ones I wanted to cover. Ritmo's back up over 1K. Ritmo's going to be huge because I believe at some point, almost every collectible is going to be animated. It's just going to be like part of the norm. And Ritmo will always be the first ever animated collectible, which I think is huge. It's the first fully animated collectible. Yeah, we know Starfire has like the texture animation on it, but David Yu put out a post specifically sharing that Ritmo, like, congratulations to all the season 1 Ritmo holders. Ritmo is now officially the first ever fully animated collectible. That's going to be game changing. So to have part of that history, I had one and I was happy about it. I traded a Becky Clean and Batman for it. And at the time, it was a steal. I think it'll probably even out, honestly, because Becky's going to be huge. But I had to get another Ritmo. I had to get a second one because I was like, I'm going to want to sell this for big money or trade it or something. But I only had the one. And I can't sell collectibles that I only have one of. Maybe like a comic or something like that. Because I'm not a huge comic collector. I think they just look cool. I know they're valuable. But for me, a collectible that I have a set of, I'm not trading it or selling it if I only have one of it. So I had to get 2 Ritmos. Ritmo's going to be huge. I think it's going to be big time. Also, Catwoman. Catwoman's going to be big. I think it's going to be big. That's my sub 100 that I have left. Todd Batman is at 1.9K. I don't think you can see the 1.9K on it, but this is just $300 a little bit ago. And I remember people called me crazy for buying all these Todd Batman at retail price in the store. People called me crazy because they said 7,500 editions is way too much, Johnny. It's never going to sell out. People said that. And like, you know, no names have to be involved, but people literally said that. And I just stayed with my belief. And it's all happening. You got to trust your gut in this. Always listen to people, take in their information. You know, be a sponge, you know, take into everything what people say. But at the end of the day, trust your own gut and make your own decisions. We got the FA Joker, 295, man. Let's go. What's the other Joker at? 258. It flipped. I knew it would. Let's go. I told people, man, FA Joker is going to flip the other Joker. People are like, no, that's the rare Joker. I said, this is the first appearance Joker. It doesn't matter that it's a common. It's like the Todd argument. People just didn't want to. Sometimes egos can get involved and it prevents people from really being a sponge. And I'm a constant student of the game. You know, I'm constantly learning from people. Doesn't matter who it is. And once I realized and learned from people how important FAs were, that's when it was game changing. Harley Quinn FA right now is only 237. In my head, I'm looking at Harley Quinn, how when Todd was only $300. Todd's the FA Batman. This is the FA Harley Quinn. I think it's about to explode. I have 7 of them. I wanted to sell one because I need gems, and I would have 6 left, but it's too early. It's going to be a lot of money, and I'm going to wait on that. Nightwing 1.1K. It's back up there. It'll get up there. We got the Becky. What's Becky at right now? 595. Joe M's 330. That first set is going to be legendary. Batman Who Laughs is $50. Batman Who Laughs was under retail for a long time. I'm glad to see it get some love. The Mondo posters. Mondo, I think, is super underrated. You know, Bill and Ted, those rare posters, the more vertical looking ones, the red and blue one. There's only like 100 left. 113 of the red one, 84 left of the blue one. 132, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is 106. So I think in some time, those are going to skyrocket. We're going to see a lot of things blow up soon. What's Superman at? Superman's almost back up to 1K. 850 right now is the floor. This is just under $300. Man. Ultraman. Ultraman's gonna move soon. We got the Secret Rare 2D just under $700. Ultraman 7, that's 120. What's the retail in this? $50. Yeah. So it's a little bit more than double, but I think we haven't even seen the real Ultraman fan base yet. The common 67. The rares at $399. What's the board cube? Board cube's back up to $90. Still under retail, man. It was 110. This is still a steal, I think. I only have 2. I don't think we've seen the real Star Trek fans yet. All right, let's go back to the Throg. The uncommon, 109. Remember, didn't I say as soon as the market opened, it was like $60? That was a steal. Yeah, here it's going to start moving. Rare, 275. Ultra rare, 875. See how quick that moves, man? If you're able to see, that's the thing. You got flippers in there right away. So if you're able to get in there in the market sometimes, you can kind of steal some stuff. But it all depends, because sometimes if you go too quick, you may, get a high price. So you kind of just have to get in and watch and get a feel for what's happening. Money Change DJ Mustard. He got a whole studio rule list. Number 1 rule is don't come in here if too ugly. What? That's wild. Maybe he was like kidding around, but yeah, I think money will change people. And maybe that's one reason why they kept that appraisal not working, because they want to see like who people are first. I think it's a good idea, honestly. I bought my Rimo 700 gems, pretty upset, and I was pretty upset about it at the moment. Wow, really? See, I bought my second Rimo at around $600-700 too, Paz. That's funny. Cause like I had the gems left over. I probably had about 1,000 gems, right? And having the one Rimo was really bugging me. I saw it dip down to like $500, and I was like, wow, do I buy a second Rimo right now? I still need a few collectibles to finish some sets. But I bought it. Once it started going back up, unfortunately, with 700, I caught my second one. No, it's just one of my big purchases. Yeah, it sucks paying that much, but you have a part of history now, Paz. Like, the way I see it is most of these collectibles are going to be animated at some point, right? Like every time. And there's never going to be another first ever animated fully collectible. It's Ripmo. It's going to be legendary. It's almost like the Pikachu, right? Like, would you sell comic books to get a Todd? Is it worth it? Me personally, yes. Some people are going to tell you no, comic books are the king. In my opinion, I think Todd will be king. There's going to be comic books that are going to be more expensive, I think. Like if you get a Marvel Comics #1 secret rare, I would hold that. But I mean, if you can maybe sell it, buy some Todds, buy that comic later, that's time in the market. That's riskier. I would probably hold that Marvel Comics #1 secret rare, but I would buy as many Todds as you can. Right? Like comics are cool. I think they may be, I don't know if they're a little bit too high or not, but we're going to see comic books drop every single week. These are some of the early first legendary ones, so I think these will be huge. But if you don't have a Todd and you have a bunch of comics, if it was me, then I would want one Todd. Yeah, they really are. I think that was kind of the plan going into it too, for a lot of people. For this drop, my mint number is under 4,000 or 13,000. That's not bad. I'm a happy long hold. Let's go. That's the way you got to think about it too. Like, if the prices aren't matching what you're expecting right away, just hold, just hold. But all right, guys, I think I'm signing off. Great drop, man. I can't believe I got an ultra rare. Unbelievable. Another drop, I'm happy. I hope everyone else is happy. We don't know what's coming next. I think big things are coming. Shout out to Alex. He said, buckle your seatbelts up. That's the way I've been feeling this whole time. Every drop, I'm buckling up. I'm like, what's next? Could be huge. James Bond is coming to VeVe. That's big time. James Bond 007. The first time we're having like a movie release with a drop. This is going to be huge, man. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, appreciate the support. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys got in the comments. Pat said, see y'all Tuesday. Yes, sir. See you guys next drop. Love you guys, man. Journey's been unbelievable, man. Like, this is only just beginning, too. Never forget that. This is an incredible ride we've been on the last handful of months, and it's only going to get better and better. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm signing off. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out.